chance to do that,
game today. Redskins versus Dolphins, and that'll be the end for AFC and NFC East. And then we'll be FC and NFC North, and we'll look at all of that, and hopefully we can get to all of AFC and NFC South. Also, and then NFC West, and then hopefully we can go and play one more final at least, and then get to the Pro Bowl. So probably not today, definitely not today. But yeah. We'll go ahead and get this game started.
Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. That'll be taken in the end zone. And bulldozing through. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. He goes 105 yards on the kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want him to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, Keenum. Josh Jackson's got it complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And some space here. The 40, 30, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 76 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Back out now comes Washington's offense. And if you do a dive into the 2019 season, you know that things just not so rosy in the nation's capital football-wise for the Redskins. 3-13. Jay Gruden let go back in the middle of the season. But now a new man in charge, Ron Rivera. What did you think of the hire?
I thought it was a spectacular hire for Washington because, to me, Ron Rivera would have been the leading candidate in Washington, in Dallas. Okay, I mean, you know, in Cleveland, wherever there was an opening, save Carolina, where he just got let go, to me, he was the top candidate. A professional, who played in the league, so he'll be respected that way. He'll be respected as a head coach who took his team to a Super Bowl. First thing he did, got rid of the ping pong tables in the locker room. New man in town, new discipline in town, but I really think it's a home run hire for Washington.
And I'm with you, but isn't it interesting how these coaches can be recycled? Carolina apparently says, hey, he's not good enough for us anymore, but other places, they would love to have it.
And I think a lot of that has to do with whoever owns the team or if there's a new person making decisions above the head coach. Because if that person had hired Ron Rivera, might have stuck with him through a small downtime and knew he had a great coach. But oftentimes when you're the owner and it's your first hire, you really want to hire someone yourself. And when there's an opportunity, you take it. And that's why Ron Rivera is no longer in Carolina.
7 yards there and a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Keenum. He's got his man. This is Jackson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Miami's offense takes the field again. You think about their 2019 season. It might be the rare overachieving 5-11 label that you give them. You look at it, everybody.
How do you overachieve at 5-11?
Because look at what he's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenny Stills. 73 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The throw over the middle taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Keenum. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. On play action, it's Keenum. Flushed, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Fitzpatrick on 1st down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Off the edge, this sack by Matt Ioannidis.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now a draw play with Drake. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Fitzpatrick. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So we have an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead. We resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And now we look at Josh Doctson. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Peterson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Keenum now to throw. It's hauled in by Doctson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. From the red zone now, Keenum eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Escaping the pressure right to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Rashad Jones, that time, who was able to break up the play. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Keenum. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Rashad Jones. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Keenum dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away. He'll run it. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
Check.
On 2nd and 9, Keenum throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doctson, but now it'll be 3rd down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Play action. It's Keenum rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting him.
0.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up.
And this is caught in the end zone. It's Dotson for the Redskins touchdown. Josh Doctson there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A handoff to the right side. It's Drake. And some room to work. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now, as they've got it 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick now from the 50. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And an alley to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Coming to you.
Running, it's Drake. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Fitzpatrick here to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.